This is just the truth, man. If you're a man watching this video, I guarantee you have felt this way before. You probably feel this way now, and you'll probably continue to feel this way for the rest of your human years, for the most part. This world has gone so retarded that actually being the human being you're put on earth to be is like a crime. Being a stoic individual is a crime. Feeling the way you should feel as a man is a crime. In the eyes of majority of these dorks out here. Because most people's dorks, most people damaged hooligans running around, to be honest. And people's damaging themselves. Substance abuse, everything else. People find ways to cope. People make up excuses. There's no excuses. People have had the worst circumstances and turned out just fine. So, life is what you make it. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. It does not matter. You have a brain. You can do whatever you want. So, yeah. But if you're a man, and like, it's like, if you just become the man you're supposed to be today, people seem to hate that. I personally feel judged. Everywhere I go, I feel judged. I can't even be who I'm supposed to be without people disliking me. And it's completely insane. You see other men look at you and they're lesser than you. And they just, even other men don't like you, but they're not even men. You're a man. They're not a man. They didn't become a man. They could be in their 30s or 40s. I get men of that age, even 50s, looking at me, bruh. And it's just the way they look at you. You just know. And don't even make me go into women right now. Because the majority of women hate majority of men to begin with. Majority of women can't even get a real man. And men are to blame for this. Men are to blame for everything. And that's why I'm making this video, because men are hated the most. Men are hated by everyone. Even I don't want to say other men, because real recognize real, bro. The only people that don't hate a real man is another real man. And maybe a real female. Real recognize real. How much real is there today? Real women, or women who aren't women, we don't know what they are. They don't like men. Other guys in this world don't like real men. They don't. But when it comes to women, nobody hates a real woman. It's a real man that gets hated on the most. Out of anybody else. More than a kid. More than a toddler. More than a real woman. More than some dork. More than feminists. It's men. And men are the true backbone to this world. And have created this society. Not this mess of a society, but the world, buildings, bridges, everything else, transportation, travel, luxuries, the shaker cup, everything, and we get hated on because we had a vision, we had a purpose. We were stoic. We ate right. We slept right. We exercised right. We did the right things. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Hate the ones that was the most useful people on planet Earth. Smart. It goes to show how many cowards are in this world. It goes to show how much stupid stuff is going on today that has caused this. It's the era of the disrespectful peasants, all the hate-filled individuals who succumbed to absolutely nothing, and we get all the hate. You will be judged, you will be criticized, you will be hated as a man, just for being stoic, just for being yourself. You will be hated on as a man. Like I said, I personally feel judged. I can go anywhere. I feel judged for the most part. And it's not that you don't get any respect, because you will and you do, but you also get the most amount of hate. I just feel majority of people in the world have so much chaos and turmoil going on within themselves. So much inner conflict, so much of a mess, that when you have the right things going for yourself, from all the hard work you've done and all the sacrifices you've made, it makes everyone else who is not on that level completely hate you. And this is what I've come to know over the years. You might think, as a young man right now, as a young lad, I'm going to self-improve, I'm going to get better, I'm going to become great, I'm going to do all these things. Everyone's going to love me. Not everyone's going to love you. Some people will, but you're also going to get a lot of hate, because you're doing things that most people cannot do. And when you can get things that most people cannot get, you'll be hated. Flat out, plain and simple. There's no other ways about it. This is the life of a man. And we have built this world and society, and this is the thanks we get. It's hard to even come across real women nowadays. Extremely hard. And if you do, she's probably messing with a million other people. For all y'all trying to get some woman, bro, y'all know what it's like. All y'all out there that are trying to make something work with some female out there, y'all understand what that's like. Doesn't work, does it? Y'all ain't making it work, are yous? Why? Because the whole world's gone nuts. The delusion is taken over. People can never see themselves and understand what they have to do to even be half presentable to somebody else. They just can't even see what they're doing wrong. They don't think it's wrong. They, I want to do what I want to do. Well, that don't get you what you want. Getting what you want, you have to understand what it takes to get what you want, and you do what it takes. Flat out. It's not about what you think. It's not about what you want. It's not about how you think you should be able to act, what you think you should do, and just accept me. It's not about that. It's about understanding who you have to be. It's understanding the work that needs to be done in order to get the things you want out of this life. You don't become a truck driver by driving a plane. You drive a truck. You don't become a basketball player by playing soccer. You can shoot baskets and you play basketball. You do not attract a man acting like a man. Ladies. You want to be ladylike. You want to act, you want to be feminine. You don't want to act feminine. You want to be feminine, because there's women out here today, bro. They act feminine. They act feminine until you start to see some. And it's like, damn. She acted feminine. Deep down to her core of her being, she ain't feminine. Wow. Another one bites the dust. Hey. Wasn't it? So it's not about acting, it's about being. It's about being what you have to be in order to attract what you want. And it just so happens to be, as a man, when you're being yourself, you're stoic, you're in your frame, you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing, You're contributing to this world in the way that you should be. You work hard. You do all the right things. Y'all make shit look easy, but men make things look easy. Nothing's easy. But they make it look easy because of their strength, because of how strong they become. They make hard things look effortless because that's just strength within. That's the physical strength on the outside. It's the internal strength on the inside. That makes a man. So people get a vibe of a man, and they think, F this guy. I want to be this guy. I want to feel what he feels. I'm going to envy him. And where does that get you? Absolutely nowhere. Once again, it gets you nowhere. It never will. It never has. It's never going to happen. Until you make life happen, ain't nothing going to happen. It's about being strict with yourself and strict with your time, being smart about what you're doing, even taking a step back sometimes when you need to take a step back so you don't burn out and you're just not yourself. I've done it a million times over. I'm recovering right now as we speak from doing far too much. In the last 3 weeks, bro, I've probably missed a week and a half of the last 3 weeks in the gym. So in the last 3 weeks, it's been about cut in half from being at the gym and being out of the gym for the simple fact that I push, you guys have no idea, bro. I push so hard in the gym, my testosterone levels might even drop a little bit because I can't even recover, because when I come back and I sleep and you get up the next day to do it, it's like I just get in that cycle where I don't even stop. So if you never stop to rest and eat the right amount of calories and drink the right amount of liquids and electrolytes, you burn yourself to the floor. And bro, to be honest, you can even eat the right foods and drink the right electrolytes and liquids and everything else and still burn out, because you can't out eat burning yourself to the ground when you work that hard in the gym, when you lift that heavy in the gym. Like, I lift heavy as hell, bro. And I don't only lift heavy, it's with high reps. I'm maxing out the lag press at the gym doing high reps. I can chuck a human body on top of a lag press with the lag press filled with weights with a human body sitting on top and do that for high reps. So when you do shit like that on a daily basis and you never take a step back, it can be detrimental to yourself. It's been detrimental to me. Right now, I'm in this phase of kind of taking a step back, and it's actually benefiting me. I ain't losing an ounce of muscle. I look even better. I look sharper. There's veins I've never seen before in my chest because I'm eating my calories and I'm not burning myself out. And I'm storing all this energy in food in a way that I haven't been. Because I eat, but I'm back at the gym, and I eat, but I'm back at the gym, and you're just running yourself down. So I've been feeling good. You have to understand what needs to be done. And bro, it's been hard. Honestly, it's not been easy for me to even take a step back, because you guys know I'm all about the grind, and it's not joyful to me to not work my ass off. As crazy as that sounds, because a lot of people have such a hard time working their tail off. I have a hard time not doing it. It's hard. It's making me feel good because I'm recovering. But mentally, it's like you just eat that meal and you get energy, and it's like, I just want to go. But it's like, no. You know what you have to do. So it's tough. And I work extremely hard. I'm extremely hard on myself. My mind is completely insane. And I love being that way. I'm just like a Doberman pinscher here on earth. in human form. I don't know what else to say. And because of it, I stand out amongst just about anybody. And yeah, you tend to get hated on when you stand out. You tend to get hated on when you're cut from a different cloth. You tend to get hated on when you're an actual man in these modern times, because there's not many. You go to certain places and there's a lot of kids around. They're adults, but they're actually kids because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're getting drunk. They're becoming more immature by the day. It's just ridiculous stuff going on altogether. Substance abuse, everyone's just into that stuff, and it takes over people's lives. And you cannot let that happen. You have to be a mature human being, and you have to put up a big fight for what you want in this life. That's what becoming a man is all about. And being a real woman, you're gonna have a real man by your side, because every real woman has a man by her side. There's lots of women out here in denial, bro. There's lots of women out here in denial. Lots. They really think they'd be doing the right things. They really think that, bro, until all of a sudden, time catches up. They're not in the best state of mind. Time has passed them by. They have not made the right moves. They have made mistakes. Big mistakes. And it hits hard. It hits really hard. And who's to blame for that? They're going to blame men. They're going to blame men for not. They're just going to have a lot to say, and that's just the way it goes, bro. You see it happen a million times over in these situations. Like, you do. Men are always to blame. After marriage and stuff, if women let themselves go and become more unattractive and don't put in work to keep up the relationship chemistry, who gets blamed whenever things fall apart? The man always gets blamed. The man always gets hated on. It's always a man's fault. Always. So, this is the life of a man. And welcome to it. Hallelujah. We're just going to keep getting stronger. We're just going to continue to be more successful, more stoic, enjoying ourselves, enjoying our lives. We're going to make everyone's life great again. Whoever chooses to want to participate in that, to make their life great again, those are the people that will actually make their life great again. And a lot of people ain't going to do it, so a lot of people's going to hate. Because you're great. Also, a lot of women today, bro, be thinking they're all cool, thinking their career is gonna make them in a better place than a man. But if you're a career-focused female, which I'm not saying don't be, but if you're just career-focused, top-heavy, you're missing out on the most beautiful thing that could happen for you, and that is having a real man by your side that you love, admire, and you're attracted to. And your career, I don't care how much money that shit pulls you in, it is not going to fulfill you. It's going to be very bland. Life is going to get very dark. All the money that you could possibly imagine is going to leave you hollow. Because at the end of the day, bro, it is about family. If you don't get that, you're like, I don't know. Like, that's what it's about. It's about having people around that you love every single day. Like, talk about wanting to be healthy, bro. You need that in your life to be fully healthy and to function like the human being that you should be. You want that in your life. Without that, you have failed. You have failed. Everybody should aim to get that, bro. deep down inside, every single person wants that person. Just some people don't admit it. Some people preach independence. Some people lead single this, single for life, and all this stuff. But deep down, every single person wants the ideal person by their side. And I could understand why some people lead with that, because it's like they know there's no hope they get that. I'd probably do the same thing. If you knew for a fact, bro, if some shark came and bit my nutsack off, I'd probably lead with that too. I'm going to be single for life. I don't want a relationship partner, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes people tell themselves certain things to make themselves feel better, and that's a lot of people's way of coping. But at the end of the day, man, everybody wants that person in their life. It's not about being independent. It's not about preaching about independence. It's about doing life right. So it's about opening your eyes, and that's the only way you're going to make anything happen. Is if you open your motherfucking eyes. So basically, that's the video for this evening, and like I said, man, these are the facts. Men really are hated the most out of anybody else. It's not even a debate. It is the facts. And a lot of it is because the best men on earth are the best. It's just the best quality of life, I think. And when you can achieve that, how could you not be hated on when you at the top? When you at the top, how could you not be hated on? You'll be loved, but you'll be hated on too. And you'll be hated on the most. And with that being said, good luck to everybody on their journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one.